Yeah.
We are live.
Oh, we're
going right now?
No,
Oh.
it's not live.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we're stuck inside.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's kind of gross out there right now.
I know. It's more fun outside, but
Where have we met before?
I don't know. Probably one of the like 10,000 junket things you've
Oh,
had
yeah,
to do,
yeah.
or
Was it Everybody Wants Some?
I don't know. Let me think about it.
I mean,
Would you guys mind leaving while I think about it?
Whenever you find it out, just sing it.
Yeah.
Sing out the answer.
He stars in the true story behind becoming the first American astronaut to orbit the Earth. With me now, Glen Powell. Hi, Glen.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up with you? You got a big hit movie out.
Pretty
the number
awesome, yeah.
one movie in Hidden Figures. That feels pretty good, I imagine.
Yeah. Thank you for not saying Hidden Fences. Everybody's
Who's
been
saying Hidden Fences?
You didn't hear about that?
It's a hybrid of Denzel.
Never mind. If
and
you haven't heard about it, we're definitely not going to bring that up. Yeah, Hidden Figures. Yeah, it's great. It's great. The movie's awesome.
I wonder what the hidden meaning behind that is, or not so hidden meaning.
Oh no, it's just a silly meme now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I still can't get past the crying Jordan. That meme is like the meme that doesn't go
Oh
away.
God, no! I love the crying Jordan. I love the internet for this reason. I love memes. I love GIFs.
And a lot of people love Hidden Figures.
Yes, which is more important.
Why do you think this movie resonates?
Well, look, I mean, obviously, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, but beating out Rogue One this weekend, it's like I think you realize that there's an appetite for true stories about inspiring people, and not necessarily just escapism, but seeing real women who were responsible for one of the greatest American moments.
How much responsibility did you feel playing such an iconic figure?
Well, John Glenn, obviously, those are big space boots to fill, so to speak. But and John was an incredible figure and heroic in so many ways, and I think one of the last great American heroes we have. But Taraji, Octavia, Janelle, they get to tell this story one time, and so obviously there will be other people that play John Glenn, but this is the only time these awesome women, the story's going to get to be told.
Unfortunately, we just lost him at the end of last year. Did you get to spend some time with him before he passed away?
No, we tried to get together with him. Obviously he's been kind of ailing for a long time, so we couldn't get up there to Ohio, where he's from. But I got to talk to a bunch of astronauts when we were up in Toronto, and then screening the movie in New York, and they said he would have loved it.
Yeah.
So it's really as long as we're doing him, servicing these women, justice.
What did you learn about him that maybe you didn't know before taking on this role?
He usually, I don't know, maybe it's just publicity these days, but I feel like every time you see somebody that's kind of sensational and heroic, I feel like a lot of times the world is quick to poke holes in that.
Yeah.
John was like unpokeable, so to speak. He was like truly a great guy inside and out, and was a stand-up gentleman, almost like the John Wayne of space.
The John Wayne of space. I love that
Yeah.
analogy. Who wouldn't want to be labeled that?
Yeah,
That's
no,
incredible.
it's a good one.
Did you ever have any, when you're a little kid, you say you want to be a doctor or a movie star or, an astronaut? Did you ever have aspirations for that?
Being an astronaut, I think every kid wants to be an astronaut, and I realized I was really terrible at math, and that was not going to be in the cards.
Part of that.
So yeah, when you're not good at math, you can be an actor.
That's what happened with me with the doctor part. I'm like, I'm bad at science and I'm bad at math. We're going to go the other route.
Well, it's funny. It's on set, going around the table with Octavia and Janelle and Taraji and Costner. Actually, Costner's pretty good at math, actually.
Is he?
Yeah. None of the rest of us were all terrible. We have to fake like we know what the
Were you
numbers
guys like taking a quiz when you're sitting at the reads or what?
No. It's funny. I realized Costner was good at math when we were talking. I went to a baseball game with Costner.
Of course you did.
Which is awesome. By the way, he's like the man at a baseball stadium.
I bet, yeah.
I mean, obviously, he's like
he's Mr. Baseball of movies.
The greatest baseball movies ever.
Course.
So you see when he goes to a baseball park, people.
What game did you guys go to?
I went to LA Braves.
The LA Braves. Whoa, you were in the minor league system.
Oh yeah, the Dodgers, Braves, yeah.
Oh, I was like, why are you in the minor leagues? Okay, I was like, well, you really are going backfield
the
to
Dodgers and then the Braves.
You're like, we went to the Durham Bulls game,
and
totally. It was fun for everyone. North Carolina's amazing. Okay, so the Braves Dodgers game.
But Costner, he was one of the guys that cleaned up that BP oil spill. It was his patent.
Wow.
And so he knows so much about math and science.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah, you're trying to keep up with a guy like that. He's kind of a brain trust. So.
Yeah, what a great crew to be, associated with, and you spend so much time with these people,
Yeah.
even on the press tours and stuff. What's Taraji like? She's always a fun interview.
We call her Taraji the Tornado. She's wild. I love Taraji. If I could do a movie with Taraji, every movie I would, because she brings just like life to every character, and it's not like she's an actress who takes herself too seriously.
Oh,
she's
thank
not like
God.
in character all the time.
Yeah.
Those kind of actors kind of can be a little bit exhausting.
Bring it down a notch.
Actually,
Yeah, the craft service table,
chilling.
they're like
Yeah.
filling the roll.
Yeah,
You're
totally,
like,
totally.
can I have a granola bar?
I think everybody would love to work with like Daniel Day-Lewis, but I think at a certain point I would be like,
when he's Abraham Lincoln on
yeah,
getting coffee.
I'm like, yo, Abe, you want a kombucha? He's like, no, man, they didn't have kombucha. And you're like, all right, want to go?
I can respect his craft, but at the same time, you're like, okay, how do you do that? I asked, we were at the Globes on Sunday, and talking to Natalie Portman about staying in character. She's like, no, my family would be like, what are you doing? Still being Jackie at the dinner table.
Yeah,
So.
I think, I actually, a buddy of mine, I heard a story about Giovanni Ribisi staying in character. He was playing the other sister. He was playing mentally handicapped, and he got pulled over.
No,
and stayed in character.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Did he get out of the ticket?
No, the first aid he had to go get him they took him into custody apparently.
No, stop
Yeah,
it.
I've heard that story. Yeah. That's just one of those old Hollywood things where I was like, good for Giovanni for staying in character. Yeah.
How do you explain that one when you're down at the local station?
I guess it makes these junkets way like more easy. Like, you're like, man, this guy's really, really good. I couldn't. I think I'd puss out really fast on that one.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so but you had aspirations to be an astronaut. Did you ever think, or do you ever want to go to space? You still can, right? Isn't Sir Richard Branson still doing that?
Yeah, I think it's just maybe I have to make more movies and get more money in my bank account before I go to space. Yeah. I think the price tag, I think it's like a very short list. It's probably like Richard Branson and Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. There's like a couple of them. Justin Bieber. Which, if Justin Bieber's going to space, I don't want to be there.
Great. Yeah, we'll be on the other plane the other way.
I'll take a different capsule.
Yeah. A lot of Oscar buzz around this film. Yeah. That's always nice, or does that feel like more pressure? Like, oh no.
You know, this is one of those movies it's a feel-good movie. It's kind of a throwback in a lot of ways, and nobody makes one of these movies for that reason.
Yeah.
And I think if you do, you start to feel it in the product. And this movie was made with so much love, and obviously did do justice to these women. So, look, you never know. There's a lot of great movies this year, and that would be really, really nice because I think obviously it would validate a lot of the hard work of a lot of the crew. But at the end of the day, that's not why you do it.
What other projects you got going on?
Got a movie called Sandcastle coming out.
Yeah, Netflix, right?
What was that?
Is it Netflix?
Yep, that'll be Netflix. Okay. And then I got one I can't talk about yet, but probably the next couple
can't
weeks.
wait to watch that.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
It's
what character do you play?
I play unnamed.
Try to get out of this one. I feel like I'm talking to the Bachelor right now.
Yeah, totally.
So, are you engaged?
By the way, I have a friend that's on The Bachelor right now. It's kind of weird to see behind the scenes a little bit on that. It's a little weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of alcohol.
That's a crazy world.
Yeah, to induce
I would be
the crazy girls that come out in that whole situation.
Yeah.
And my favorite is when you interview them after, and they're like, "I just don't know what happened. I got so emotional." I'm like, "I know what happened. Tequila."
Yeah.
Is
by the
what
way,
happened.
that's like a total part of the process. They get them all liquored up.
We could go to Saddle Ranch and have our own Bachelor with some of the riffraff that's over there.
Are we going to go like recruit people in City Walk?
When you're done with your shows, we'll go to Saddle Ranch.
That would be a really odd way to meet a girlfriend. I don't like to bring you around to recruit for me. Get people liquored up at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company.
That's my dating life. You know what I mean? We've got some fans on Facebook.
Oh, great.
Questions. So, Edward says, what is your favorite scene to shoot in Hidden Figures?
My favorite scene to shoot in Hidden Figures? Well, I loved working with all the women. So, like, obviously, when we were in that handshaking line, I think that was a really fun scene. There's a deleted scene where Taraji actually comes up in the capsule with me, and it's kind of like more of a romantic aspect,
That got cut?
Got cut. We go around the Earth together. We orbit. And we take a few more orbits than originally planned.
I think you know what we mean, Edward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paulo says, who has been your favorite work colleague?
Favorite work colleague? Like director or like actor?
That's all I got.
Denzel has been a great mentor.
Costner, Denzel.
I
Give
kind
me
of
your
tripped
phone.
out.
Who else is in your phone?
That would be a really funny game. By the way, Stamos on Scream Queens. Stamos actually, this is like a Facebook Live thing, right?
Yeah.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
So Stamos, when we were shooting this we were like naked scene on Scream Queens. So like we're
Wait till I edit this interview and we're just like right when we were
Stamos
naked.
and I were naked in the
The
shower.
power of editing.
And we were so that whole day, like you're basically in a robe, right, and wearing a sock and a well-placed sock.
A sock.
The whole day. And you know, it was Stamos' first time to kind of do something like that. So he was kind of like,
oh, you
know,
mean they
he's
weren't
like,
rocking that out on Full House? That's weird.
No. That was an unaired episode. Him and
one also
Uncle
didn't make the
Joey
cut.
and Bob Saget. It was just like kind of graphic.
Weird.
It just didn't really work. Yeah.
The new Three Amigos.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Lori Loughlin actually was the only one who
Lori
looked good in the
Loughlin
sock.
looks exactly the same.
I love.
She doesn't
I
age.
will
She's
be,
like Mario. She doesn't age.
I will be with Lori down in Mexico this weekend.
Wow, look at
Yeah,
you.
for my friend Crystal's birthday.
Well, fantastic.
Yeah. So she won't be wearing the sock. It's,
she
she's
won't.
more than a sock, unfortunately. But,
Yes.
You know, one can dream.
Well,
But no, we were with Stamos, and he was kind of like, okay, what are you wearing for the scene? Are you going like full out? Like, are you wearing anything?
Yes.
Like, are you wearing like what they're kind of giving you in your trailer? And so he knocked on my trailer, and I didn't know he was Facebook Living, and I took off the sock and was about to open the door, and all of a sudden I realized he had like a camera. So I almost Facebook Lived. I was gonna scare him.
yeah, and hopefully you weren't in an ankle sock. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of those high tube
Be
socks.
very,
One of those.
you're
Old,
like, my sock.
he's just like, oh God. Yeah, that'd have been maybe a different career path.
Yes, very
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Well, you are on a great career path right now. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having
and
me.
be sure to catch Glenn in Hidden Figures in theaters now.
Ankle
Thank
sock.
you.
Fired it.
Awkward.